Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today, I am very pleased to present Hillary Chase.
The song is called Human Body. I should have listened. My soul is not at ease. He's preying on fickle hearts, prodding with his thumb and pressing at the seams. And I'll be gone by next September. You can write a story on me. I'll whisper into your bedroom the song of love gone empty. And back to back the tables turn. I rest my eyes on my knees. You can't pull me up and crinkle me and tuck me into your sleeve. I'm a human body. Yeah, I'm a human body. I'm a human body. A human body. And you've seen the lily white in the corner of my eyes, blending in to the fire, kisses sweet, melting into the darkened skies. Think you can take me as a savage, an island to your sea. Well, I'm the one that's roaming when you place your eyes and your fingers on me. Back to back the tables turn. I rest my eyes on my knees. You can't pull me up and crinkle me and tuck me into your sleeve. I'm a human body. A human. I'm a human body. A human. Oh. Na, 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 na. Back to back the tables turn. I rest my eyes on my knees. can't pull me up and crinkle me and tuck me into your sleep. I'm a human body, a human body, a human body. I'm a human. So that song is in light of the Me Too movement, and in support of women going through experiences like that and bringing light to situations that have been kept in the dark. The song is called If I Leave This Town, and I wrote it before I went on a road trip across the country with a dear friend, and I have this thing where I like to run away sometimes, and I actually think traveling is really important to gain perspective of where you come from, and there's nothing like the feeling of home. So home can be anywhere. It can be in a person. It can be in yourself. But most importantly, it's the community and the people around us that make the feeling of home. And I think that's where a lot of positive change can happen, is in our personal communities, our collective communities. And the song was about going away with no intention of coming back, but of course you always come back. So it's called If I Leave This Town. Here I'm sitting and I'm waiting, a little wishing, thinking about the things I think I've gotta do. Oh, well, I know that I need you. Hey world, no, I'm not perfect. I know I'm not a genius, even if I think I am. Yeah. Well, I do the best I can. And if I leave this town, I may not come back again. And if I leave you now, I'm not sure where to begin. But now I know I never ever have to rush a thing. Tattoo hard across my heart, 'cause I never wanna lose a friend. Oh no, I don't. Hey man, you think you know me, you think I'm crazy, all the ladies are the same. Well, I'll admit, sometimes I'm insane. Here's the road, it's right before me, says, come and catch me if you think you can. Oh, just take my hand. And if I leave this town, I may not come back again. And if I leave you now, I'm not sure where to begin. But now I know I never ever have to rush a thing. Tattoo hard across my heart, 'cause I never wanna lose a friend. Oh, well, I'm moving on, but I'll miss home. And people, they come and go, but I never wanna lose anything. I made a mark, I know it well, and fairly soon time will tell, and I will have to come back again. Come back again, and if I leave you now, I'm not sure where to begin. But now I know I never ever have to rush a thing. Tattoo a heart across my heart, 'cause I never wanna lose a friend. And if I ever I never wanna lose anything. And if I ever leave this town,
Well, that was just wonderful. I just really like those songs a lot. And I know you wanted to talk some about the songs and I guess why you wrote them and what they mean, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. So the first one, Human Body. As a songwriter, I write from my own perspective. And I hope that writing from my own perspective can inspire other people to feel less alone in some of these issues, problems of life, So Human Body, that song, that was about a Me Too experience that I had in my life, and how blind I was to that sort of energy. And I know that there are lots of women that go through similar situations, and I really want to be a pioneer for women and promote inner strength and inner wisdom and clarity around some of these issues. And
And I think that's a great song, and you do that with it. Yeah.
Thank you.
And now the other songs, did you want to say something about the other ones you sang?
Yeah. So Human Body. If I Leave This Town. I wrote that when I was in college, which was a few years ago, and I was kind of not knowing what I wanted to do, so I just asked a friend if they wanted to go on a cross-country road trip. And so we did. And I've always had this sort of like dream, and I think it's a delusion of just like traveling across the world and like disappearing and finding a life in like the desert or something like that. And I think it's just some sort of like romantic delusion of mine. But I think what I learned from that whole experience is that, how important it is to have a home. And whether that's like in yourself or in someone else or in your community. I'm from a small town, Orange, Massachusetts, and there's a lot of beauty in a community and your hometown, and how people support each other, and I think that's where like a lot of change can happen is in these small communities, coming together and having like-minded people create change and bring their strength together it's like evening out, people who are suffering, like having people who have a longer rope to carry them out some ways, or vice versa, learning from each other and moving forward together. So
yeah. Now, you mentioned before the show, we were talking about how you write songs that are healing, and you're really interested in writing stuff that's healing. And you also, and I asked you, well, do you do any kind of healing work besides through your songs? And you mentioned Reiki, that you do Reiki as well. And so it's like really you are really into being a healer as well as a musician and songwriter.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's you have to go through a lot of your own darkness, basically, a lot of your own suffering. And I think that's kind of what makes a healer or a therapist or someone who's not afraid to be vulnerable with the world. And you need a filter, you need an armor, so you don't, if you're empathic, so you don't take on people's energy, and it can totally like throw you off, which I'm still learning about. But I really feel in my heart that it's what I need to do because of what I've been through. I feel like I have to give back in that way, and just that's how I feel connected to the world. That's how I want to feel connected to the world. Is music is just a tool. Like my guitar is just a tool. Reiki, my hands, if you're out of alignment, that's just a tool. Whether it's whatever it is for you, healing can be anything. It could be like taking a walk. It could be going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's just providing that that comfort and that connection and that validation for people that I really care about. Yeah.
Good. Now, I know that you mentioned that a couple of the songs you were going to be doing today are on a release that you did in 2015. Now you've done 3 songs today so far. Were either one of any of those on that release?
If I Leave This Town.
Oh, okay, that was on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Find My Way.
And maybe the other 2 are going to be on the next one?
Yeah. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're on YouTube, I think.
Okay, so people can see them on YouTube, and the ones that are not on the release yet.
Yeah, at least Human Body.
People can see it on YouTube.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have some music on SoundCloud, and you mentioned something else. I forget now.
SoundCloud and Bandcamp.
And Bandcamp, okay.
Yeah.
And people are able to download music from there?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can download the whole album if you want, or just a song. Or, however many you want, really.
Right.
And so Bandcamp gets a cut, but then you also, the artist, gets some.
Good.
And I'm looking to create a Patreon too, hopefully. And that's a service. It's an online service where people are basically paying kind of monthly to support an artist to do what they want to do. and you get little rewards. It's kind of like Kickstarter,
Cool.
but
Oh, I've never heard of that one before.
that's in my
what
pocket
was
of
it? Pay
goals.
what?
Patreon.
Patreon. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a patron of the arts.
Cool. That's nice. Now, if someone wanted to be able to contact you about doing a gig or whatever, how would they reach you?
So yeah, I would say my Facebook page is probably the best way to go right now.
Okay.
I have a personal email. There's also Hillary@hillarychase.com.
Okay.
That's kind of out of service right now, so I need to get that up and running. But I have a music Facebook, and that's just my name.
Okay.
So,
Great. Well, I know you have a couple of more songs to do, and I'm looking forward to hearing them.
awesome. Thank you. The song is called Stand in Line. So I wait my turn, just standing in line, like I've been burned, and you will too. Can't think through all the stories we make up in our worlds. In America, not so beautiful, but you'll wake up and heal over. I remember you when we were young. Run away and never tell no one. But now the table's turned. They're watching us like insects crawl into that mound of dirt. And America, you are not so beautiful, you'll wake up and heal over. Stand in Line is on my album Find My Way, which is on Bandcamp. If you type in my name, Hillary Chase, you will find it. And hopefully this next song, this is my last song, it's called Resurrection. It's about being resurrected from dark into light. And hopefully that'll be on my next album. Yeah. Here it goes. Fight back, you're ready for me. I'll dance circles round the heart of who I am and who are we. I'll bring purpose to the light of everything. Seasons change and winter ends. I've been swimming in an ocean of the things that I can't mend. I'll bring flowers to the darkest places that I cannot see. Resurrect me, bathe me in white light and set me free. Wash over me, find the light in the dark, and then you will be clean. Out of the cold of the night, where shadows play, I think I'm doing alright every day. So now I dance alone in the light of the moon, in the corners of my soul.